So overall, the gadgets did pretty well, and I had problems with the heart rate on the Instinct. The battery's almost dead on this thing, saying it's still being all weird. So we have 525 yards, pace slow because I was messing with the camera. Time for a soak in the hot tub. Oh yeah. I am not wearing my circular ring because it's not waterproof. Kind of a bummer, but it's in beta. It's gonna be waterproof really, really soon. And pretty soon some really loud aerobic music is gonna be playing. So we'll keep this short. I love the hot tub cool down while I do some stretches.
You'll never be the same empty home. I hope you found your way to somebody there. Your love is gone. You'll never.
Okay, one more thing. I always like to do the health snapshots after a workout to see how I do. Always wear your Apple Watch after your workout. That way you get that recovery heart rate, which I think is pretty important. The Instinct Solar doesn't do the health snapshot, FYI. This thing is pretty cool. Hasn't even been 24 hours with this device. I'm gonna try to use this as a dash cam. So now we just pop that out, pop that on right there, drop it down a smidge. Oh, seatbelt. Man, after that after swim workout sweat. Is that better? So now every time I look and check my mirrors, you can verify that I'm above average driver. I cannot wait to edit the audio. I've been very, what's the word, persnickety? Very, not paranoid, just really particular. Yeah, particular about the audio because I enjoy good audio. You know, when I view some of the larger channels, and I'll just tell you, MKBHD, Marquise, he's one of my favorite. His production level is what I aim to. I don't want to copy him, but I will just continue to make tweaks and sell hardware and buy hardware until I get just the right audio that I'm happy with. So this is the whole Smith's thing. All I have to do is pull up and they put my groceries in the car. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Well, I don't know about sliced bread. It's the best thing since Amazon. There we go, pickup location. Oh, I went the wrong way. You know, number 7 looks pretty good. Now, I turn off my car and I call my wife. Okay, I'm not gonna let you see that part. Look, I like you all, but you don't need to know my wife's phone number. In fact, I don't even know it. I won't reference that one cartoon show that you hate, Paramount Kid. The phone's ringing. Okay, that was it. What was that? Oh, so hot. Thanks, Garmin. She's not answering. Try her other number. You know, if you haven't tried being married yet, it's awesome. I highly recommend.
Hello?
Find it. Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
I am in check-in stall number 7, 385-233-9764. Is there a 9er in there? That number again, 385-233-9764. Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you'd like to see? That was fun, right? Seinfeld reference. Hello?
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. 233
233.
9764. And I'm giving this little thing, so cute, the Insta360 GO2 Chase Adventure. So if I just close it, it turns off. It's very nice. So what'd you think of that swimming footage, huh? That was kind of fun. Can't do that with a lot of action cameras because they're too big. The lifeguard, like, what is that blinking thing on your head? Because as I was swimming, it was like this. Oh, I took it off. So I strapped it around my goggles and my little thing, and it was just like right there. Oh! Hi!
Hi. How are you today?
Great.
Good. So it looks like, did you review your
Sasha
subs?
Herget?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. On the challenge butter sticks.
What about the butter?
They subbed, they didn't have any salted, so they subbed unsalted.
We don't use unsalted.
So, let me take it out.
Yeah, just take it off, please.
Okay.
Yeah, we rarely. I like salt.
I do too.
A little too much.
I do too.
Don't worry, this thing isn't recording. I'm just playing around.
Hey, yeah, whatever.
Meaning you're out of stock?
Yeah, they had
Oh, okay.
one of those.
Well, we'll just try another store.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
And the Belgizio shredded Parmesan.
Out of that too? Okay.
We've had such good orders today. Sorry.
It's all right.
And then
It's not your fault.
on the Kroger white American cheese. Out.
Okay.
0. And I removed that.
Well, I'll give my wife a big hug then.
Yes.
Oh, you
So
have 2
nice.
silicone rings.
I do. It's
Hi,
because this
you make me feel
Well, this one stretches
typical.
out so
Yeah.
much.
Have you tried the Enzo ones? I've had this one for the better part of a year, and it glows in the dark.
Well, I thought that's
They're a local company in Lehigh or Linden.
Oh, yes.
And
I
then
like that.
it has stretched out a bit. They say it usually stretches a half size
Oh, yes.
over time.
This one's been pretty good.
And then if it stretches too much, I just call them and they send me a new one.
Serious?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look them up.
They're on sale right now for Valentine's Day.
Are they?
Yeah.
Enzo.
Enzo, yeah.
Okay.
ENSO.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, they always run specials during Valentine's Day, Christmas, Black Friday, Hanukkah, all the major holidays. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here, I'll help you load them in. Well, thank you. Yeah, yes. See ya. You too. She was so nice, and that's why I shop at Smith's. And she didn't mind being filmed. Well, that was cool. Well, we're going to continue to do this thing on the drive home, and then we'll just compare them. So now all I have to do is click here to connect, and then it quickly connects to the camera. There we go. And then if I push this button, I can change the video source. I'm just going to leave it as 1440p. Click record, and now it's recording. And then we're going to swap you and put you on top of the car. And then we're going to do a fun hyperlapse. Put that on the car, just the view. Oh yeah, that's good. And now we have dual recordings. This should be fun, people.
Heart rate 95.
Thank you. And then I normally take just a fun random picture. Nope, not of me. Okay, how many times have I been to Smith's? 35 times. Oh, I feel like I'm in a Las Vegas slot, I feel like I'm at a Las Vegas slot machine. And we're off. Then we'll lap the yoga workout.
I mean, this isn't just like...
Oh, copyright. So swimming, why do I swim? We've talked about this already, but I'll just tell you again. I love swimming. I love the sound. I love just that feeling of the pressure upon my skin that you get in the depth of the water. If you notice in the early videos, the first video, well, the third video I've shot with this GO2, I strapped it on over my swim cap, and the force of the water pushed it, separate it. The magnet's not that strong. So what I'll do next time is I'll use a string and I'll do a double secure point on the camera. That way when I jump in the water, it's not going to do the goggles thing where it just pushes off my face or off my swim cap. Anyway, a lot of times I drive with no radio because there's so much noise in the world, and it's nice to just have some peace and quiet. Quickety quack. Ooh, Domino's. That sounds really good. I ate out yesterday at Cracked Egg Crack Shack. C-R-A-C-K and then Shack. And I thought it was going to be more of like an egg-based place. It's a chicken place. I guess it's the whole thing of, oh, who came first, the chicken or the egg? If that makes sense. And this is the best way to get back to Salem. Wow, everybody's in a hurry. It's only 35. Speaking of which, slow it dead there, Leadfoot Lewis. If your name is Lewis, I apologize. But the one person I know that's named Lewis, he won't take offense. He has very thick skin and he has a great sarcastic sense of humor. So Lewis, are you a Leadfoot? Are you a Leadfoot, Lewis? Little Caesars. I was gonna cook, well, not cook. I was gonna use the money I earned to buy pizza last night, but I did not. Instead, I decided to just make sloppy joes. Didn't take a picture. I have other pictures. I'll show you. I thought my camera is coming loose. It's just the neck strap. It's vibrated against the roof of the car. Boy, that car behind me is really wanting me to go faster. As I've aged, I've tried really hard not to speed. Ooh, blue headlights, so pretty. Okay, maybe a little copyright strike.
Journey from birth to retirement. As your life changes year to year, so do your needs. For over 80 years.
Go Nevada, February 8th from 2 p.m. to
1051 and 1039.
Being a Western swing waltz kicks in about 8:30.
Your Blaze TV subscription.
Meh, I tried. The sound of silence. I think I'm gonna take a nap after work today. Oh, bumpy road. Bumpy road. Bumpy roads, take me home to the place I belong. Western Utah. I forget the words. Bumpy roads, take me home. Whoa. I need to call Patch Adams. So today I wore this circular thing, this Oura Ring 3.0 Slate, size 12, my Enzo ring, which I showed the Smith's clerk. I wore this one, my Oura Ring size 13 in silver. I had to take off my circular ring from France because it's not quite waterproof, and I wore my Oura Ring 2.0. And then on my right wrist while swimming was the Garmin Instinct Solar, which is from November 2020. So I think it's going on 3 years old. And on my left, the black one is the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, and then the Apple Watch 6 in Pacific Blue. Oh, this is called Sunburst Yellow, if you're wondering the color of that watch. So we'll keep things simple here. So on my left is the Garmin Instinct Solar. On my right was the Venu 2 Plus. That's how I had them throughout the day. And for part of the day, I actually had them both on the same wrist. So swimming, let's just take a look at that. For some reason, I had issues with the Instinct Solar. The whole interval thing, it was wonky, so I did not end up with the same amount of distance, as you can see. Calories, slightly less because of that, 525, 450, meters versus yards. S-Wolf, about the same, 42 with the Instinct, 41 with the Venu 2 Plus. And then we'll look at total strokes, 187, 227, strokes per minute, 20, 22, about the same. Okay, so far so good. Total time, the same. S-Wolf again. Resting calories, active calories, really close. Average temperature, nice. This one measures temperature. This one does not. And then we'll go to the laps. All right. And then finally, pace, strokes, really close. Heart rate, yeah. This one did not measure heart rate. I don't know why. And it wasn't because the battery was too low. But speaking of that, I need to charge this before I go to bed. Whoop, whoop. I charged it all day in the sun and it got up to 15%. So if I charge it for like 20 minutes, I'll be good for another day. I'll show you. And oh, this is a Coros watch that I started testing today, the Apex 2, and this is the Kilian Jornet Special Edition, and this is my Apple Watch. So S-Wolf heart rate, I think the heart rate would have been really close between these two. And then of course I don't get the zones from the Instinct as well. So let's look at the other stats for the day. Step count, wow, interesting. Oh, because I was charging in the sun and that's why the step count's a little off. Sleep, really close. Now on the Instinct, you don't get the sleep score. I don't know why. I believe on the new Instinct 2 or Instinct Solar 2, yes, you do get the sleep score. So the sleep is a little more basic on that older watch. So if we compare just last night, pretty close, except for the awake time was quite a bit more on my Venu. Interesting. So now we'll go back a day. Wow, really big difference. What time? Okay, yeah, Instinct thought I went to bed at 9:32, whereas the Venu thought I went to bed at 22:09. So we'll go to the next one. Oh, really close. Deep sleep a little off, light sleep a little off, but yeah, give or take. So the technology has changed. Night before that, close. That was Sunday the 5th. And then that's when I started. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 days of wearing both of these watches, the Instinct Solar and the Venu 2 Plus. Now, a cool thing is on the Solar, if you click right here and then go to the watch, solar intensity, it shows you all the solar energy for that day and previous days. Now, it doesn't give you one thing that I really wish it did. This little graph thing, yeah, it's really cool and all, but why doesn't it say, hey, give or take, your Instinct Solar increased, well, it was not long enough, increased 5% because you were outside today? No, it doesn't do that. Even on the fancy Phoenix watches, it doesn't do that. It gives you like these lux hours, but does that really mean anything? I find it to be quite confusing, and I wish they would fix that sooner than later. It's really frustrating. But overall, great watches. One thing I've really disliked the fact you can't really change the watch face on this. If you do a long press on the menu right there, these are the watch faces. You're kind of changed them. In a way, you're just altering them. It's not that much of a different watch face. I mean, it's cool that you can do that, and that circle thing's always there, same with Instinct. Now, when you have a Venu 2 Plus or a Garmin Vivo Active and several others, these watch faces, oh yeah, I'm thinking of another watch. Now that's a different watch face. That is a different watch face. It's not just an alteration. I mean, they're quite different watch faces. It's really fun that you can do that. Battery life, Instinct, it's solar, it wins hands down. This one, when it is fully charged, yeah, you'll get about 6 to 8 days. Depending on how many notifications you're going to use, you may or may not get another, you could get it to last 10 days. I wouldn't see it lasting much longer than that. So a few more advanced scores on this. This one also does one of my favorite features. The Phoenix has it too, and that is this one right here, the health snapshot. Love that feature. And it has animations for workouts. All right, let's take a look at some animations with this Venu 2 Plus. Almost my step goal. And we need the flights of stairs goal. Here goes nothing. Come on, those 2 flights. Hey, that was cool. Look, I have a camera in my hat.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
I'm trying to record my watch animation.
I'm doing now.
Whoa, that does look kind of nerdy.
What didn't know you were home?
Yep, I'm home. Thanks for being in my video. What you got going on the computer there?
Hey, Dad.
Game shows?
Oh.
There's the puppy. Hi, puppy. Okay, gotta get this animation. There we go. Goal. Little bouncy stairs. Oh, look at all those calendar things go. 18-day streak. Nice. And Koros, how many flights of stairs? Wow, only 3,000 steps. Been wearing, 4,000. I've been wearing both watches all day. And 10 floors. Well, that's good. Oh, turn the lights so I don't fall. There we go. Goal. Oh, look at all those steps. No. Goal. Oh, good. It's going to replay it. So it really just depends. This is a more simplistic, well, I shouldn't say that. It's quite advanced. I love that it has the temperature. One of my favorite features. Phoenix has that as well. It has this 0 wait for GPS. It measures stress. It's really easy to read. So there's the temperature right there. There is a limitation on the apps. I'll just say that. And for some reason, this one does not seem to be as accurate 2 years later with counting flights of stairs. So all in all, I've had the Garmin Instinct Solar in the Sunburst Yellow since 12/8/2020, 792 days, 2 years, 2 months and change. The Venu 2 Plus, I unboxed it on March 5th of last year, 340 days, 11 months. To be just completely clear, I've had Bluetooth issues with this one. It's a known issue. They worked with an engineer. This kind guy named David has been working with me, and I'm sending this back tomorrow. And then they'll send a replacement because it's under warranty still for about another month. So just right underneath there. Yeah, it'll just disconnect, and then I have to repair it, and it'll last for a day or so. And it's just a little faulty hardware, but Garmin is fixing it. So kudos for them. Which one would I recommend? Honestly, I think this one is more fun. It has better sounds. It has the fun goal animations. And it has the whole, Alexa connecting to voice assistant. But the voice assistant is kind of weird. It's not, how many steps have I taken today? Yeah, there's certain things it can't do. I mean, it's integrated with Google Assistant, or you can integrate it with Bixby, or you can integrate it with your Siri on your Apple iPhone, but I'd say it's half-baked. So there you go. And how quickly did we charge? I'm already to 16%. So right, just like that, I have 2 days left. So just real quick charge, but I'm gonna go brush and floss my teeth, and then by then it'll be at 30%. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know, do you want me to do another video like this, Garmin versus Garmin, and which Garmins should I compare? And would you like one last video on this Garmin Instinct Solar before I sell it on eBay? Maybe I'll sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. Sometimes, if you ever use Facebook Marketplace, it's a bit wonky. And what'd you think of the whole vlogging thing? Was that too long? Well, I had fun doing it. So you're welcome to skip around. And yes, I am the man with 2 watches. Thank you so much for your time. I'll have another video sometime in the next week or sooner. But I'm going to bed. Good night.